Hello and welcome here to TalkFCB, and coming into this game, we all realised it, that this was a big one. This was going to be a decisive match in the title race against what is a very good Villarreal side. But today, courtesy of two stunning goals from Antoine Griezmann, Barça have got the job done. And of course this comes after Real Madrid slipped up on Saturday. We are level on points with Real, even with a game in hand, and we are closing the gap on Atletico. And on the day where Johan Cruyff would have turned 74 years old, and it's been 7 years since we tragically lost Tito Villanova, I think both of those men, both of those greats, would have admired what Griezmann did today. It's all coming up. So, let's get into it. And in terms of the starting lineup, there wasn't too many surprises there from Ronald Koeman. There was just one change from the team that did beat Getafe. Pedri started once again. Mingueza also kept his place, but it was Serginho Dest there coming back in at right back in place of Sergio Roberto, although that move there did not last long. But I think overall, Barca certainly started that first half pretty well. We did take a few minutes to get into the game, but I think we really did target Villarreal down that left-hand side. There was a number there of instances where we were playing in Jordi Alba. I think him coming up there against Juan Foyt, he came out on top in that battle time and time again. And we were certainly putting the pressure on in those early stages. But the big chance came, of course, 15 minutes into the game. And it was a brilliant move. It really was. That's the annoying part about this. It would have been a stunning goal. The way there that Messi, Griezmann, they're all involved, out to Jordi Alba. He puts a great ball across the box. Who's coming in there but Frenkie de Jong? That run that he's made all season long, you were thinking brilliant. Barca here, gonna take the lead. But no, somehow there, that ball stayed out. It was a brilliant save from Asenjo. You got to say that, brilliant for the goalkeeper to recover and stop that going in. But of course, De Jong would be hoping to score from there. And even in the rebound, we sort of messed that up too. De Jong there taking it away from Serginho Dest. And at that moment, it was looking like a big chance missed. Because it wasn't too much longer later in the game that Villarreal really did make us pay. And that's why it felt like an even bigger sucker punch, really, to concede the first goal. We knew that we should have been in the lead, but it was a brilliant ball here from Pau Torres there, through ball to Chukwueze. We know that he has pace. He's caused us problems in previous games against Villarreal, and it's Jordi Alba who's tracking him there, but Alba actually loses footing. He actually goes down there. He takes a little bit of time to get back up, and in that instance, in that split second there, Chukwueze is away. There's nobody else covering. Ter Stegen does come out. He tries to, shut down the angle, but I think Chukwueze, you got to give him credit there. He takes it round the goalkeeper. Really nice piece of play. Finishes it off calmly. And Villarreal, in that moment, had the lead. And I think it was so important there, the quick response. Because going a goal down, given the fact we had missed that chance, it would have been difficult to take, particularly there with De Jong. You saw the reaction once that goal went in. But it was about hitting back. It was about getting ourselves right back in the game. And Griezmann took that into his own hands. Because honestly, guys, I would actually say this is one of my favourite goals of the season so far. And it was actually quite similar in the build-up there to the goal that Villarreal scored themselves. This time, it's our defender, Oscar Mingueza, who's looking at the run of Griezmann. It's a really good run, first of all, from Griezmann. He bends it, he keeps himself onside. He's through on goal. And this was straight after, literally seconds after Villarreal had scored. And Griezmann then, he's so calm, so composed there. He's in with the keeper, there's a defender closing him down, and he just sees Asenjo there take a few steps off his line. There doesn't seem to be a great amount of room there to lift the ball over him, but what a finish. Absolute genius from Griezmann this was. It was calm, composed, it was arrogant in many ways. He just sort of effortlessly just put the ball there over Asenjo. He couldn't do anything. Griezmann really making the difference here, and it was the first, of course, of 2 goals for this man. And of course, it wasn't long ago that we did receive a brilliant gift that it was from Getafe. They gave us a goal all on their own, and Villarreal thought, you know what, that was very kind of them. We're going to do the same because we love Barcelona. It was Foyt there who looked to be passing back to his goalkeeper, Asenjo, but no, he didn't see that Griezmann was still lurking in that area. But again, you've got to give credit to Griezmann, because as that ball comes through to him, Asenjo is rushing out to try and close down the angle. He takes it first time. He doesn't take a touch, he doesn't panic, he doesn't even bother there or waste any time to have a look at the goal. He knows where the goal is, he's got confidence, and he just buries it. Easy, simple, clinical. Goal for Griezmann, and you do wonder here what that late penalty, given to him of course by Lionel Messi in the final moments of that game against Getafe, is carried on that confidence here and delivered on the big stage. And indeed, just before half-time, there was a little opening there where Griezmann could have got his hat-trick on the day. Again, it was more tireless running from Frenkie de Jong, because yes, he did miss some chances in this game, but he was still absolutely brilliant, I thought. Little back heel into Griezmann. He has a shot on goal there from a tight angle, and Asenjo saves just before the half-time break. But going into half-time, we knew that we were ahead in the game. We got ourselves back into things. Griezmann, the difference maker. And at half-time, Koeman did make one change. Sergio Roberto came on for Serginho Dest. Now, at this stage, I don't know whether that was injury-related. If it wasn't, I'm not really sure what Koeman was trying to gain from that. So I'm not really sure what Roberto gave us that Serginho Dest wasn't really in that first half. And also then, as the game went on 65 minutes, Pedri finally got some rest there. Ilash coming on, 10 minutes to go. Griezmann was replaced by Ousmane Dembele before Alderaujo, in the closing stages of the game, came on for Busquets with Sergio Roberto there, moved to midfield, and Oscar Mingueza at right wing back. But I do want to mention there one of those substitutes in particular. It's Ilash Moriba. Like we say, so happy there that Pedri did get himself a bit of rest in this game, but I thought Ilash came on and he had a real impact. He was picking up the ball once again, not afraid in a big game like this to get himself in possession, and I thought certainly there, the time that he was on the field, he made some really dangerous runs into the box there, getting into goal scoring positions, having a shot on goal, and also there, cutting inside. Really good first touch and nice play from him. He was unlucky on both of them, didn't quite get that final touch, but I think he definitely did once again show his quality. But I do have to mention 62 minutes, big moment of the game. Wasn't in terms of attacking, wasn't in terms there of the goals that we scored. This was a big moment in terms of Marc-Andre ter Stegen, because Iborra there inside the area, he's got the whole goal to aim at. He hits it low, he hits it hard. Ter Stegen, he's diving one way, but he does the really important thing there of keeping his legs out. His legs in the end are what makes the save. Really big moment and decisive from the Barca goalkeeper. Before just moments later was the really sour moment, I feel, from this game, and it was Manu Trigueros receiving a straight red card for a tackle that he made on Lionel Messi, and it was a shocker. It was an absolutely shocking challenge. Somebody that in his career, Trigueros, he's not really known as a dirty player, but this is a poor one there. He goes in for the ball, he's lunging, he's high, it's dangerous, he's out of control. Messi as well staying down from that challenge, and I really did have my heart in my mouth, to be honest, when I saw Messi go down. When you see there the angle of that tackle, it is very worrying indeed, but thankfully Messi was okay. But Villarreal, they were very physical in this game. I'm glad that we got out of this here. I'm glad that we got the win, and although in the closing stages of the game we could have made it a lot more simple for ourselves, Dembele there, as Villarreal was sort of committing themselves further and further, Dembele had a chance to slide in. Frenkie de Jong, he's in on goal, he's chipping the goalkeeper, almost Griezmann-esque, but he doesn't make it count. Again, a big miss there from de Jong. He couldn't believe it. Koeman on the sidelines as well couldn't believe it either. But in the end, we held on. And I don't really think in the second half there, especially when Villarreal went down to 10, I don't think we played well. I wouldn't really look at that game in the second half and say, oh yeah, it looked like 10 against 11, because it didn't really. We didn't really make that advantage pay. I think Koeman's subs, the Roberto one, not really sure that worked really in the way that he was hoping for, whatever that was. But look, the most important thing here, we came into this game, we knew it was going to be tough. We are facing here a very good team. Villarreal are a good side. We've done it now. We've gotten this game out of the way. With 6 games to go in the league, we know it's in our hands. We know we are closing in on this title. Later on tonight, Atletico Madrid will be travelling to San Mamés to face Athletic. All eyes now will be on that game. But this weekend, we've done our job. And just indeed, before we do end in today's video, quick shout out there to Barça Femení, who played their Champions League semi-final first leg match today. They were away at Paris Saint-Germain. That was just before Barca kicked off here against Villarreal, and they did manage to get an all-important away goal. Hermoso has been brilliant for Barça Femení this season, getting the goal. PSG did equalise on the day, but heading into that second leg, Barça Femení are still alive in the Champions League. It's been a good day for all of us Barca fans, and now let's see what happens later. Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below, guys. We got the win. We got what we needed. Now, on to the next one. I will see you soon. Thank you indeed for watching. But until next time, as always, Visca El Barça.